Hey guys, at JJ Coder here. I thought I'd just do a quick video in terms of giving my man of the match in terms of the performance at West Ham, and I think this one is actually quite a tough one because I think there was a lot of people who have put in some fantastic performances. I think Xavi Simons had a good debut. He seems to be slowly settling into life at Tottenham, so that was a real positive. I think especially as that was something that was really lacking in the performance at Bournemouth. I think Romero is really growing into the captain's role. And is becoming a proper leader. I think that was the one thing I suppose you could be slightly critical of Son when he was captain, was he wasn't really a leader. Romero is. He leads by example. He gets stuck in. You can tell that the players are really bought into that. So I felt that was, a real positive with that. Bergvall, he is going to become a real special talent if he can keep his head down and really, kick on from here, because the way that he is starting to control that midfield, and I mean the goal itself was just, the way to get into that position, to know where the goalkeeper was, to head it into the other side, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But I think for me, somebody who I think is really going to become a superstar if he carries on with the way that he is going, and that is Pape Matar Sarr. You look at him and you look at his physique and you think he shouldn't be, but the way that he gets around that pitch, the way that he is a real sort of, a dominance in the midfield that allows for the likes of Bergvall, that allows for the likes of Simons to do what they need to do. It's just phenomenal. It really is. And he's going to be somebody that I think we can, we've got some real players in there, but I think him alone, I think is going to become a real standout talent above all of that. So it's really exciting to see the continuing development of his game. I think we're seeing Thomas Frank bring more and more out of it. So to me, I think just about I'd have to give it to Sarr, but I think we are seeing with some of the other players in the squad, we really have got an opportunity here to create something special. So let's see what happens against Villarreal. And as always, come on you Spurs.